seeing things?
I'll get you next time, Lamb. Tonight's stage is the clock tower. Quit wasting your time and come on over.
Hey everyone, it's CurlyHairedHero and welcome back to some more Catherine. Last time, if you remember, unfortunately, we were told about the news that our dear friend and fellow Stray Sheep patron, Todd, had passed away, unfortunately. This occurs when you don't talk to them enough at the Stray Sheep here, and you pretty much when you miss your chance to talk to certain people, and you're not able to guide them, more or less, into the path of salvation, I guess, and they end up dying in the nightmare. But speaking of which, we're gonna go ahead and head into it tonight.
You're going home? Be really careful, okay?
I know.
Don't you think that everyone's acting, I don't know, strange lately? Not just you. I'm getting worried.
You worried about those rumors? You shouldn't get yourself so worked up about that stuff. I don't believe in any of that. I'll see you.
See what that little voice in the confessional has in store for us tonight. Hopefully nothing too hard. Sorry to get me the hang of playing commentary at the same time, but for this game it's a bit difficult.
You know Catherine, right?
Maybe it's some other Catherine you know.
Honestly, man, I wouldn't be surprised. Always meeting new people for work.
Here. The clock tower is tonight's location. This clock has been in use since ancient times.
So, the clock tower. I can't say that I particularly remember anything specific about the clock tower, but if I want to be so bold, I think the clock tower is not exactly the hardest level in this game. It's not exactly too difficult.
From this point on, your skills will be tested.
Alright, maybe
by
not.
various
Shut up right away.
Bomb blocks are lit when you walk over them and will damage nearby blocks.
Bomb blocks aren't really that big of a deal, actually.
Where am I this time? There's still more?
Because it doesn't exactly destroy the blocks. As you see, I'll step here. It gives you a good amount of time, actually. And it'll just crumble the blocks that are nearby. But as you can see, that doesn't matter to dark blocks. So, yeah. Go ahead and get those coins. Alright, so last time we left off talking about what had happened to me in 7th grade with the two females that I more or less chose who I would like and all that nonsense that I was talking about. Basically, if you don't remember, I was just saying how there was this one girl that I really did like, but because she was really popular with a lot of the guys, not like, you know, not because like she did anything, but just like a lot of guys liked her, basically. I decided to take it upon myself to just not like her, just for the sake of me being me. I don't know why I did that. So, that's what happened with that. Shortly after that, this was in 7th grade, what I was talking about. Shortly after that, we go into... just come up here. Shortly after that, we go into 8th grade. 8th grade was an interesting time for me, because I had previously been at the Catholic school that we were talking about. Oh, that sucks. I'm gonna undo that. I can't. Okay, because I don't know how bad that's gonna be. Yeah, this game is really pretty lenient when it comes to undo, which is actually interesting because it's a feature only added in the well, not only added. It's a feature only added in normal mode of the American version of the game. In the Japanese version, normal, there's no undo. But in 8th grade, I was, as I said before, I was in a Catholic school, but when it came to 8th grade, I actually moved to a different country, to my home country, sort of the the Dominican Republic. There you go. I said it actually in my head. I said it in Spanish, because you say the Republic part first, then the Dominican part. But anyways, so that was a really interesting experience. Primarily because I've never entirely lived there. Dude, you need to get the hell out of the way. God. I've been there when I was younger, but I actually don't remember a lot because I was really young. But enough dilly-dallying. Oh shit! Sheep. That sheep really messed me up. I think I can come back if he just gets the fuck out of the way. Gonna lose my step timer, but there's not really much I can do about that. Just wanna not die. Oh god. Alright, and then maybe I can pull this, do some of this nonsense. Gonna have to do that again. Anyway, sorry about that. It wasn't exactly as great as you might think, because you think, yo, it's your home country, it'll probably be better off for you. Actually, no. I had a horrible time, because I was too American, I guess? I don't know. I didn't fit in at all, basically. So, I spent a lot of my time getting bullied and getting blamed for things that I didn't do, just because, you know, they fucking felt like blaming me for it. Which was really lame. But it's whatever. Anyways, one of my first experiences, I guess, with relationships is... Come on. Move. Was that... Just so you can't climb up. Was that I had a friend, actually. Because I used to live there, as I said. And I actually have a friend. Still do have a friend. Damn it, he made me step on the bomb block. Stupid bastard. I had a friend that I had known since, like, the dawn of time. Since before I can remember. I was friends with this person. And basically, he was pretty much my first friend ever. But the point is that he has a sister. And as you can see where this is going, I eventually started to develop sort of a crush on his sister. Nothing crazy serious, because at the time, I was still in my whole, well, girls are nice and all, but they're never going to talk to me, so I'm not going to bother trying to, like, pretend that I'll have a chance with anyone. Was basically my mentality, unfortunately. That might mess me up. No, okay, good. So, yeah, I never really tried to do anything about it. I did talk to him after a long time about me having that crush on this girl. And he was cool with it, because, you know, he's a really cool guy. He was like, oh, yeah, that's great. Like, he's not the kind of guy that would be like, oh, you like my sister? Ah! It's more like, oh, shit, that's awesome. My best friend likes my sister. So I thought that was really cool. But that being said, I didn't really... like, nothing really happened with that, is what I'm trying to get at. Unfortunately. There was a really interesting story, actually, that I'll probably get into a little bit later. But what I'm trying to actually get into is what happened to me in school. Because this friend of mine, we weren't in school together. He was actually like, I think he's 2 years older than me. Pretty sure we got a silver. Because he didn't do abysmal, but it wasn't, you know, that. Nope, never mind. That was actually pretty bad. Anyways. Yeah, he was at least 2 years older than me, so we weren't in the same grade at all. So he was in high school while I was still in, you know, junior high school in 8th grade. And his sister is actually my age, now that I remember. Yeah, she goes to the... She was in the same grade as me, but she went to a completely different school. I went to some fancy private school, unfortunately. Not because, you know, I'm, like, super rich or anything like that. But because my Spanish was actually not that good. So I had to take... I had to go to an English school, basically. And it was like a hybrid of English and Spanish. Well, like, you know, everyone knew Spanish, basically. But they also knew English. Most of them, actually. There were a lot of people that got away with not knowing English, which was really weird.
Asked in the confessional are supposed to judge our lives, right? That's what I've been told. These questions sure are strange.
I feel like I should be picking the right answer, not what I'm honestly feeling. How have you been answering?
I've been trying to fucking answer, honestly.
I think you know if I was lying.
What?
So I'm just going with how I really feel.
What? Seriously? He asked me if men who want to cheat on their spouses are pathetic or praiseworthy. And since I think that men who bind themselves to one woman forever are boring and have no lives, I thought praiseworthy would be the right answer. I wish they were questions with definite answers, like, when's your birthday?
Yeah, I don't understand this game. Apparently, if you're honest, that means that, you know, you're a bad person, because the karma meter clearly went down. I don't know, it's really weird. But anyways, yeah. I liked his sister, but no real interaction with her, so I'm moving on. There was this other girl in school. One of my first, I guess, kind of friends in this new school. Everyone was kind of like, at first with me. They, like, because, it had from, like, kindergarten to 8th grade, or maybe higher than that. I think it went from the kindergarten to high school, actually, all the way to, 12th grade. So everyone that was there, they've known each other since they were kids.
There are less of us now. I won't lose. I'll climb for them too.
Yeah, that reminds me, we need to climb for Archie. Real quickly, that, I guess, bottle or coffee or whatever the hell it is, it just lets you, it's a one-use item that lets you climb 2 steps instead of 1. So you know how usually I can only climb 1 block. This lets me climb 2, in case you get stuck.
It was my wife! You traitor! I'll kill you! That's what she said! I cheated on her, so she cursed me.
Seriously?
I didn't mean to. I mean, she asked me first. I can't believe this is happening to me.
But anyways, yeah, there was this one girl, I remember. She's a very odd girl, which is probably why we kind of sort of started talking. Like, I think I started talking to her because I had a crush on her. And she started talking to me just because I was a new guy. So that's probably it. And, we were pretty decent friends. Like, nothing crazy, but, she was actually nice to me, which is what the point I'm trying to get across.
And climb. But I keep seeing Anna's face, constantly hurting the one person that I love. Why am I alive? Why was I even born?
Hey, are you alright?
True freedom. That's the only chance I have left. True freedom. That's the only chance I have left.
I hate it sometimes when you do that and you just repeat the last part, but I guess because he wanted to emphasize on that. But, yeah, she was really nice to me. I remember this one time, we were in class, and we were kind of bored, and she wanted me to draw her a tattoo. So I drew on her arm, but I fucked up. So I, rubbed it off with, my saliva and just, tried to make a bigger tattoo. She wasn't too happy about how shitty it was and how I left a bunch of, marks in her arm. But, she wasn't that, angry at me or whatever. But, it wasn't until later on that things got a bit bleh.
What's dead? My boss? No way. That's shit. No, it can't be.
Yeah, unfortunately, the sheep with the pompadour, I believe it's called, it was Todd himself. And now he's gone. But to wrap up my story really quickly, basically, I don't know, for whatever reason, throughout the year, maybe a month after the whole thing that I just talked about, she just got really nasty with me. And we just did not get along, basically. I don't know why. She just did not like me. But I'm gonna assume that it was because everyone else didn't like me. So she was kind of like, well, yeah, I guess. And someone else likes him. Fuck him, too. So, that was kind of depressing. Alright, so that's gonna do it for tonight. Next time, we'll see what this annoying bastard is gonna make us confess to tonight. And, I'll see you soon.
I see you're safe. Let's talk about our techniques. We've all got to keep climbing.
Let's work together and get out alive.
This technique just hit me.
Allow me to explain timber. If you want to drop an entire wall, leave a supporting block and push out all the rest. Then push the supporting block and the wall will all fall down in one piece.
Don't you think it's useful? Oh, I just had an idea. What do you think of this?
Allow me to explain controlled explosion. Bomb blocks are hazards that turn blocks around them into cracked blocks. But dark blocks can never become cracked, so use this property to make paths.
That's just inspired. What a great idea.
Oh man, I wish I'd thought of that.
Not bad.
That chubby guy isn't here. Did he fall yesterday?
I don't know.
I felt like if we kept gathering together, talking, we'd all make it out of here. But I guess it's not that easy.